Hello, hello. This is World of Warships. I am in the Tirpitz, the Black Friday edition of the Tirpitz, and I can't actually open the context menu. Oh well. We're doing one of the operations. It's Killer Whale. And as you can tell from the flag on top, I've got Gunther Lutjens as my admiral, my very first coal admiral purchase. I'm not going to commentate too much on this because, frankly, well, I'll comment a little bit. Once I make an incredibly stupid mistake that gets me killed, I'll probably shut up. There's not that much to say. Oh yes, as usual, I've got the Warhammer voice pack, so that's what all the For the Emperor stuff is. Blew up a fort, yay. Yeah, our objective is to go into this bay area here and shoot up everything in there. Hooray! Bayern detected in there, the German Tier 6 tech tree. Wessel. I am in the Tirpitz, the Tier 8 Premium. It's equivalent to the Bismarck, except it has torpedoes instead of hydro. And, of course, I have a secondary build going on Gunther, because, come on, German battleships, why would you do anything but secondaries? It's a Tirpitz. Look, they're not the most accurate ships in the game, so yeah, go for a secondary build. Completely missed here shooting at the fort because I shot rocks instead. Oh well. Well, okay, we can go get this fort at least. Splat. Enemy Nuremberg is starting to open up on me, and oh, am I glad that it's German enemies instead of Japanese, because it means I'm not going to spend half the game on fire. Fine. Nuremberg's annoying me, go kill that. Realize I should not be charging headfirst in here by my lonesome. I'll let the Benson do that instead.
Fire alarm! Unacceptable! Contain it immediately!
Okay, there's a guy to here that needs to die immediately. There we go. The Benson got him because the Benson... well, the Benson understands what he's doing. In fact, it'd be fair to say that the Benson is the MVP of this game. Spoiler. Opening up on those lovely, lovely secondaries. Can I perchance switch on secondary gun range? Oh, excellent. Yes, I've got the Tirpitz secondaries built all the way up to 11.5 kilometers, so I can just hose everything. Because again, German battleships, why would you do anything other than a secondary build? Okay, there's a warehouse. May as well shoot that. Ignore the Bayern more directly in front of me at about 1 o'clock, but, well. Oh, hey, the secondaries aren't ignoring the Bayern. Let's go shoot him. Okay, some hits. Probably would be better served switching to high explosive, considering that the Byron is nose in on me. I assume. I'm not actually very good at this game. I don't pretend otherwise. Still, secondaries are doing their things, and I've been playing it long enough to have Gunther Lutjens, so... Now, there's a stationary Gneisenau. Let's see if we can hit that. German accuracy. 8 shots at the Gneisenau. 5 hits, okay. Support ships in back there, can't get a shot at them. Trying anyway. And into the cliff. Okay. Shots out again at the Gneisenau, who is conveniently sitting there, not sailing forth to torpedo us to death. Yeah. Could be plotting this better. Again, I've only played this scenario like once before this, I think, so could be forgiven for being terrible. What are you talking about, Madcap? You're paddling around in a Tier 8 battleship with a commander that you bought with a considerable amount of coal. You don't have an excuse to be terrible at this point. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I don't. But here I am anyway. And here you are, watching. So, yeah, okay. Have fun with that. That. Need to blow up the fuel storage and get out of here.
Attention, main task complete.
This is interesting. It says at least half of all ships must reach it. So I'm assuming this means that of the 7 ships in the game, 4 of them must reach it. No, it actually means that half of the ships that are afloat must reach it. So if, say, 5 of us get sunk in the next 10 minutes, only one of the 2 surviving ships needs to get there. Okay, so now we have the Anhalt, the Benson, and the Shores heading north to deal with what they know will be the second wave of reinforcements. I am busy turning my fat ass around. I decide the best way to do this is going to be to go around this island here at H6. The Shokaku has intelligently come inside the bay here so as to not be shot to ribbons by everybody, all the enemy ships converging from outside. And our retreat zone has popped up in F1 on the grid. So that's where we'll have to get to. But we're desperate to try to pull off the secondary objective of not letting any enemy ships back inside the base here. And that means that we need to send a force up north to deal with the second wave that's going to be spawning in at A8 and 9. Armor-piercing shots out of the T-22 because that's what I have loaded. Miss, 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 miss. It's a German battleship. I don't know what you expected. That's why I honestly prefer the Scharnhorst to the Tirpitz. I know the Scharnhorst secondaries aren't as good, and neither is it armor. But it has more guns. It has more main guns, and therefore has a slightly higher chance of actually hitting anything. Again, armor piercing. Seriously, reload, high explosive. Even if you do land a hit on the destroyer, you're not going to do much. Ah, well, he's in secondary range. We can start opening up with those. Yes, there we go. The second reinforcement group has come in, and the Scania is dead. So that's great.
Torpedoes to port.
Okay, torpedoes, time to dodge. Oh, wait, he's all the way over there. No problem. There we go. Actually landed some decent hits on the thing. Of course, the Alabama took him out. That's fine. Still have high explosive loaded. I can see that the Fuso is basically pointed directly at me, so there's no point trying to overmatch him. Plunging fire might do something, but let's be honest. Again, German accuracy. So let's fly with the high explosive. Oh, here's the Nuremberg showering high explosive. Some fire spam on the Alabama. I've just set a fire on the Fuso. He's immediately damage controlled it. But I've already swung my guns around, and for whatever reason, I can't tell you exactly what I was thinking at this point. I was just like, yeah, I don't really feel like trying to set another fire on the Fuso. I want to help deal with this Nuremberg. Fubuki pops up at 14 kilometers. Japanese destroyer that will be needed to get taken care of before it either starts setting fires or showering us with torpedoes. The Shukaku is going to hide inside the bay because that's the intelligent thing to do. The Alabama and I are going to attempt our breakout towards the evacuation point, which is not the intelligent thing to do when there's a Fuso out there. Yes, keep spamming high explosive at the Fuso. I'm sure this is working fine. Now, I must say, despite my own adminced incompetence here, the Tirpitz is a fantastic ship, and if you happen to have the opportunity to pick one up, I strongly recommend it. It's everything that you want in a German battleship. Hey, remember when I said I wasn't going to commentate that much? Okay, decent hits on the Fuso. More high explosive, because again, he's just nose into me. I'm assuming that my AP wouldn't do that much. Dropping torps on him, because why not? Second Fuso has spawned in. Gee, it would be a stupid idea to turn and give him broadside, wouldn't it? Okay. Finished off the Fuso. No, don't give the other Fuso broadside. That's a stupid idea. Okay, Fubuki has set me on fire. Anyway, Gunther Lutjens. Gunther Lutjens is a commander that commander that you can purchase for coal. Stick him on your ship, get various buffs, including a couple of unique buffs. One of which activates when he scores 100 hits with his secondary guns, which will happen in the near future. Spoiler alert. Torpedoes, I can dodge those. I'm on fire twice. I have to damage control that before everything gets killed. There we go. There's the talent. Secondary battery time reload is reduced. This means I can machine gun these things. Hooray! Unfortunately, I'm just getting plastered. Here comes the high explosive spam from the Fuso. Oh, I'm sorry. AP from the Fuso misses. Good. More torpedoes miss because I'm turning. Good. Kill the Fubuki. Okay, secondaries have killed the Fubuki. I've just wasted a main battery volley on the Fubuki. The Gaida is coming directly at me. The only thing I can think to do is pass so close to him that his torpedoes can't get off. Okay, fine. But I've just given my entire flank away to the enemy Fuso. So... Oh, and I'm on fire again. I think that's the Gaida. Absolutely plastered by what I'm assuming was the Fuso. And I've been set on fire by the Fubuki. Heal comes off cooldown, spam the heal, and burn down. So anyway, that happened. Meanwhile, in chat, our friend Timeout62 has been telling the shores, hey, I'm on my way with smoke. Because again, our friend in the Benson is doing his job.
Battle ends in 5 minutes. For the glory of the Imperium. Charge!
And at this point, I'm just going to shut up and let the rest of this battle play out.
Reconnaissance reporting. The 4th enemy reinforcement party is approaching.
There was the unhalt. I think the mission's over because we've just lost 4 ships and half of them have to get to the evacuation point. Run, Benson, run! And the shores is taking a pounding. And the shores is gone. And we're down to 2 ships. Our rather good player in the Chicago and our MVP in the Benson, who I would imagine has played this several times before. Either that or he's just played the Benson a lot, but he clearly knows what he's doing, and I appreciate that because he's just B-tailing directly for the exit. Can the York stop him? Well, the York is shooting at the Shikaku instead of the Benson. And the Benson has just about slipped into the zone.
Reconnaissance reporting. The 5th enemy reinforcement party is approaching.
Task complete.
There we go.
Was carried out successfully.
And now a word from our sponsor, me! I'm expanding my borders. Trust me. Tell you what, I will expand my borders in a your way direction. Will that make you happy? Probably not. I don't remember Half-Life 2 having this much of a problem with the doors. That's all I have to say about that. Why are you helping me? Well, because this is the way to progress in the game.